right about now. All right. And
We are back live.
we are back, everybody. Apologies, we seem to have been having some Swiss brackets. The first 4 rounds, we were going swimmingly. You know, no technical difficulties. Yeah, technical difficulties whatsoever. But it seems we are having a couple of those in Top Cut over here, as you saw in the previous match that we were hosting earlier. Having a bit of lag. Hopefully for this one, we won't have any problems. And we're tuning into Tiddvicious and Elijah's match, Game 3. Since due to the technical difficulties that we were having earlier, their match they decided to start their match at an earlier time, and that's what they did. And now we're tuning into Game 3 of theirs. So whoever wins between them is
We'll
going to
face
be able.
Justin.
Yeah, we'll face Justin. So again, thank you for sticking around, all 11 of you in the chat. Thank you for that. Apologize once again for the technical difficulties. Pretty sure everything is going to be running very smoothly now. A lot more. It ain't going to be a 3 frames per second battle. We're going to look at whatever normal amount of frames per second. I don't know. I don't think no more 3 FPS. I think what we're going to have is
what we had in the Swiss bracket, basically.
Yeah, thank you. I was losing my words over there.
No problem.
Whoops.
Hope you'll find them, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Hope I will. Alright. So let us see. Oh, we have her. Yes, Twisted. Hopefully no more 3 FPS. I mean, you can see it on screen right now. I think that's moving at a very normal frames per second. So, I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright for this one. Well, let's see who's and we're also gonna find out who's gonna come out on top in Tiddvicious and Eli's match, and see which one of those will face Justin Snores. I mean, these are 2 teams we've already seen previously in the Swiss bracket. Yep. So we'll see. I guess we'll see what they'll bring this time, because we didn't see their first 2 games, so we don't know which mons they brought, what moves they used, how they tried, what kind of plans they had in mind, who they thought their win con would be when facing each other. Things might be different now, or they might try and play the same things out. Alright, everybody.
See that soon, because the battle is about to start.
That it is. Let's see here. We got Eli bringing out Regulecki and Lando. We've seen this lead before. And then if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Grimmsnarl Metagross. Now this is something I haven't seen from Tiddvicious. No Porygon, no Volcarona. Alright. Maybe
no
trying to
Araquanid.
Oh, true that. Trying to switch things up for game 3 over here. Maybe they're trying to throw Eli off guard. Having him, I mean, don't forget, this tournament is an open team sheets tournament. Maybe having him, trying to have him, overthink, become his own worst enemy, try and predict things that Tiddvicious is gonna do that he might not even do.
And Orlando is switched out for Incineroar.
Yo, a hard switch right there. Why don't you get the Intimidate off Grimmsnarl? I mean, well, it doesn't do that much. I mean, Clear Body's not gonna, thanks to Clear Body, Metagross ain't gonna take anything. And forget, I say, you know what? Going for a Dynamax, speaking of Metagross, with him right from the get-go. So here we go, we got a giant robot looking thing. As our Dynamaxing on turn 1, putting the pressure on him right off the bat. And a Reflect too, dude. This is a giant Metagross with its physical, with not taking as much damage from physical moves now. Regulecki also doing the same thing, so we got 2 Reflects going off in the same turn. Hoping that maybe, wow, Wow, holy cow. Dude, did you see that?
Yep.
What? But Regulicky's got like no defense, and he was able to tank that. What the? you know what? I'm thinking Eli counted. I bet he put in his EV spreads, count how, how
It's
many
just a
EVs. Yo, I mean, look at that. He's barely hanging on. But that looks like something that he'd cal. I mean, with reflect up. Oh man, oh man. I mean, that's a great way to start stalling out the turns. Setting up a reflect, so that even if Metagross does hit, it's not going to be hidden for that much. It's going to be a 2-hit KO on Regieleki if he decides to hit him again. And, I mean, if it did that, I guess you could say little on Regieleki. Who knows how much damage it'll do on the Incineroar if he decides to max Quake that too. Well, I hope we didn't go for another Max Quake, because it's Lando coming in, and last thing you want to do is use a ground type move on a flying type Pokemon. Steel Spike coming in, predicting that. Well, then again, it was also really low enough too. We're going for a very safe play here, getting that defense boost up, since Eli's got 2 physical attackers out on the field. Ooh, look at that. Fairyblit's not doing as much either. There we go. Now this is a familiar Pokemon on the field, wouldn't you agree? The duck is back.
Back to try to steal the game again.
Yeah, man. I mean, back to try and attack and get a burn, paralysis, or freeze off him. All right.
Yep.
Come on, vote already. Want to see what's gonna happen. Still a clean game. Four mons each. It's a bit behind the video. Uh-oh.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Why did you tell me sooner then, man?
I messaged you, but still, like, since we're watching the Twitch, it's getting off.
Whoops. Now that's embarrassing. Oh wow. That's
But now we are back, and it's Incineroar and Landorus versus the
Way to
Duck
have me make a
and
fool out of myself. Way to make me have a fool out. Way to make me make a fool out of myself for a few minutes. You could have just said something.
I messaged you like 4 times.
I didn't see the message. Oh, great.
I did try to not embarrass you, but like...
Oh, that's fine. So I get embarrassed. I made a mistake. It happens.
But like Landorus is using Max Quake on Metagross.
Yeah,
and it's not enough.
Yeah, and I'm using Max Embarrassment over here because I'm realizing that I'm a bit behind the video. Thanks, gang. Thanks, Twisted. Thanks, Marty. I'm now I'm in sync again.
Incineroar is parting shot the Duck again.
Yep. Oh man, first the soup, and now this. Wow. Thanks. Alright. Let's get back on track here, shall we? Feeny and Lando on Eli's side. We got the Duck and Metagross on Tiddvicious' side. Still a three Mons on Eli's, 4 on Tiddvicious'. Both Feeny and Porygon still at full HP, and I don't know. You think another Tri-Attack can knock down the Lando?
Honestly, no, because Incineroar used Parting Shot.
That's true.
So he tried to attack the Lando a little bit beforehand, and it didn't do much.
And now I know that. Now I know that it is, since we're now in sync when we're watching the match. Isn't that great? Now our commentating won't be weird.
It's fantastic how technology can help us achieve things like that.
Science sure is amazing, isn't it?
Yep.
Just like how. Oh, never mind. I thought I was gonna see kill a lot. I thought it was gonna do a lot more damage to that Grimmsnarl, but nope.
And the
That's for
special defense rose on both hands.
Yo, that it did. Going for the muddy water now too. Oh, this is
Grimmsnarl that really resists, and the Trick Room lands.
dude, look how little damage that Porygon's taking. Mhm.
He's a good duck.
Mhm. He is a very good duck. And he set up the Trick Room. So now both Grimmsnarl and Porygon are likely going to move faster than Feeny and Lando. Now it's probably a good time to get rid of him, so that he doesn't keep setting up many more Max Quakes. Because if not, that Porygon's going to do even less to that Feeny. And even less to whatever Eli's got in the back.
And there's the light screen.
Yeah, getting that up.
By Grimmsnarl.
Mm-hmm.
And the Eerie Impulse on Feeny to lower the
I'm
special
telling
attack.
you. I've never seen, at least until now, until this tournament, I've never seen a Porygon with Eerie Impulse before. That's one heck of a tech to have.
Yes, it is. And it's
So yeah,
such a good attack.
oh man, it really is.
With the Max Quake on Porygon again, doing nothing.
Yo, yeah, like I said, even though he keeps on increasing his special, both Lando's and Feeney's special defenses. Yeah, Porygon's not gonna be able to do much to it now, especially. But even Porygon's not gonna be able to do too much to both of them now. But even then, that Eerie Impulse is really gonna force Feeny. It could possibly force Feeny to switch out, and then
Or
lose all those.
Incineroar.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, look at that! Look like you're making these plays.
And now that you're in sync, like, you really did pull some good calls off.
I can't imagine what it must sounded like when I was off sync. I don't even want to go back and play the video on Twitch.
I mean, I did when I messaged you, and I'm like, dude, you're off.
Oh no, no. Oh
And
boy.
the double rock slide, they'll probably go for the kill on Grimmsnarl. Not
Nope,
even.
Not even, man.
Wow.
Not like you have to worry about a flinch when no guy using rock slide's going last, am I right?
True that.
Both of his mons are really low right now. He's got a healthy Feeny in the back, possibly thinking that that's going to be his win con out of here.
But Tiddvicious still has his 4 mons.
Oh, yo, he
The
does.
Metagross that is a bit damaged, but
Dude, he does have all 4 of his guys.
Orlando is out of commission.
Teams reflect now. Both teams of reflex have worn off. Mist
the
is
Misty
disappeared
Field.
from the battlefield too. Yo, that was. Dang.
Tapu Fini is in the field right now.
He's really. It's crazy, isn't it? It's when the player has the advantage, they might be able to put the opponent. When the opponent has the advantage, in this case, in Tiddvicious' case, he could end up putting his opponent in a changing the opponent's like the way he plays, end up having them pick the move, end up in a sense having them pick the moves that he wants them to, right? Because if he puts them in a more defensive position, he might have them pick moves that might be a more defensive move, such as in this case protect,
Yeah.
or possibly or recover, or any kind of move that might not do any damage to any of Tiddvicious' mons, which is kind of what we're seeing here. It's crazy how that happens.
Exactly. And right now, like, Tiddvicious is still putting pressure.
Yeah, man. Some plays. Look at that, 4v1. So, like you said, he sells all 4 of his guys. Feeny with the muddy. Oh, the miss
And
on the
Grimmsnarl avoid.
Hey man, the accuracy drops. Don't forget those. Accuracy drop. Oh no, never mind.
Not
Never
even.
mind.
Well, Eli really needs to pray to God of Hacks right now if he wants to get out of that one.
And the special attack drop and the trick room.
Wow.
All right. This is man. Wow, this is I kind of don't know what to say here. He's got him in a really
He,
really
he,
tight spot.
he got him in the rope.
Oh, yo, he does got him on the ropes right here. Spirit breaking to keep on lowering that special attack, so it's not like he has to eerie impulse the Feeny. And Porygon can sit there and recover.
And the Moonblast on Porygon, not even trying to get rid of the Grimmsnarl.
I'm sorry, that did how much? I'm trying to look at that HP bar. Did you see anything move? Cause I don't know if I saw anything move there.
And the
Oh,
battle was cancelled.
man. Wow.
The comeback from Tiddvicious.
I would have loved to seen for the first two matches, man. At least from what I would have loved to seen the first two matches. I mean, because we had to ask Tiddvicious to stream it, and we had to ask him to stream game 3. From what he told us, the first two games were like some hella good.